All right, lovelies. So welcome. Welcome to Heart Breath. And welcome to your journey into the underworld. Begin by just using these wonderful eyes and their ability to close to invite you into the world under your skin. The underworld so clearly spoke to me and said, this is not a journey to some place outside of you. It's not a place you will go to when you're no longer in this body. The underworld literally is found within you. And today we will journey. So begin by just breathing with conscious intention. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. The rhythm is yours. You are the pace keeper. The only instruction you have is to just use your ability to feel, see, and listen the body breathing as the initiator of this journey. Breathe. Right away, there is a mist that arrives, obscuring our ability to see. But here the mist is mystifying us. So as we journey in this breath, as our breath fogs up the mirror, we become the particles of light that we are. The first step into the world under our skin is to become particleized mist, light, mist, light, mist. Wow. Breathe that light, mist. Where life wants to distract and interrupt our descent, we must keep our journey forward. We must let the breath bring us through the mist. You can begin to bring more conscious rhythm to this breath. I feel the way This breath is helping to break us down. What are you needing in this dense body that is being broken down by breath and light? You are the dust that is witnessed as the light breaks through the room. That cascading dust. This is you. Feel how all you are is dust. Breathe. Within each particle, there is galaxies of light. And every particle of dust you are was born of the heart. What weighs this heart that has this heart weight? This heart did not come in waiting, it came in alive with purpose. It came and said, I am here. I am light. I will create everything. So breathe as you feel the beginnings of your heart. Your first light in body. Listen that first heartbeat. Alive, alive. Listen the song it sung as it came to life. Its breath. Breath is rhythm. It's dance inside a body. Feel your body remembering that it was only heart once before everything else came. It was just heart, beat, and light. Breathe. She comes to show us this, to show us and remind us that before we place our heart on her scale, can we remember our original heart, the one that brought us here, that announced that we would choose this human design? The one that grew us into what we would become. That heart was light, pure light, rhythm, pulse, purpose. That heart had wings that grew a body. Can you feel your original heart growing you alive? They're placing a ruby at our third eye, a ruby prism right on our third eye, wrapping it in gold around us, threads of gold wrapping around us, holding this ruby in place. And there are tadpoles, small little life swimming inside us. Breathe. These creatures that come to announce their arrival, they carry medicine. They are swimming through the streams of our body, of the rivers of our blood. There is a buoyancy that they provide to this body, for where we are headed now requires that we be floated there. We are moving in her direction. And she is already beginning to welcome us into her chamber, the hall of two truths, the ones we hold dear and the ones that she holds in her feather. As we are floated here by these beings of light, these small, they've become dragonflies, These tadpoles have emerged and now are dragonflies, and they are flying us into her chamber. They actually have our particled body lifted on their wings, bringing us into her sacred space. She is much larger than anything I have ever witnessed. Her presence fills this chamber, wraps around and around and around. Breathe. Feel her sacred, divine light wrapping around you. There is a sapphire light that she shines. And it is penetrating all of us. Feel the blue light surrounding you. Searching you. There is a lot of activity here. Feel your bodies. Feel where you might feel these bodies being searched. There's a lot of activity at the back of our neck and our spine column. This blue light is searching for energy that cannot stay in the Hall of Two Truths. And when it reaches it, and it finds that which does not belong, it evaporates it, eviscerates it. Feel her healing blue light in your particled body. And she says, don't make sense of this. You are both a body and you are also dust. You are entering into my chamber, carrying the memory of form. I have turned you into dust so that I might have access to the memory of your form and work on your body from my dimension. No shreum baghasate of parai. Onumintea. Oh. Breathe. Begin to feel your heart now. Now that it's the only thing that is in the room. and she is holding out her sacred scale. She wants you to notice how much more space there is for this heart. Notice how much more the heart wants to fill. What if you feel you as only heart? What happens to this body? Relax the form. She speaks, you're holding too tightly. You're still holding. Notice where you, still tied to form, are still holding. You cannot hold in here. I will not allow it. You must let go. Release the holding. Release the holding. Soften, soften. Breathe, breathe. Beautiful. Within this pelvic body, within your thighs, what formed as legs, there is way too much heavy here. She's sending in a spiral vortex to expand the space within you. Again, she speaks, it cannot remain if you are to be here. Now, she says, now as you let the body become this full, floating, light movement, we can weigh you. But what happens on these scales is not like what we imagine. Breathe. And how you are held on the scale of love. Feel how you are held in the light of love. Breathe. Feel how light you are when you let go. We are at the bottom here, under the world, under the world. Under the world. And when we look, as only a body that is not a body can see, all there is light. All there is light. And there is no weight in light. There is no weight in light. Feel all you are is this. Anything else you believe yourself to be, you made up. It's the gift you were bestowed by the Creator to become a creator. A creator. But what creation do you choose? And how does the choosing hold you? Or how does it return you to life? And now all the birds are here. All the feathers. Feel the medicine of these feathers as they softly cascade over your skin, your light body. Breathe. This is not a test, she says. You're not here in the world under your skin to pass the test. You're here to remember. You came into my hall of two truths to remember to remember the only truths that can hold you. You are light, and love is all there is. Your heart can never be heavy when this is what it holds. Breathe. All that is beautiful, all that is you. And the light begins to really pour into the underworld as she begins to bring us through another space and time, one in which the room is filled with golden light. And here we are reset. This chamber of golden light is a space to be reset, to be set again in the light. Gold coated. She whispers to us, imagine if you bring back into your form a gold coat of light. Feel that blessing us, how we are oracally through this divine chamber of light, being gold plated, dipped in light. Breathe. Feel the sacred bath of this chamber, this gold dipped light space that our form is being fused with. It won't be long now until we are returned. feeling the fullness of this moment here. We are not bodies here. We are cosmic eggs. We are these golden eggs here. This is our beginning. And inside that golden egg is the heartbeat. It's all light. And these eggs are being, each of us as this egg, wild, is being held ever so gently by the large bird of light. In its claws, it is pulling each and every one of us out of this chamber of light where we have begun again. It is bringing us to our next. Feel how you begin again. This, she says, is the afterlife. The afterlife is a passage through my chambers where you are initiated to remember your very first form, and then to be re-delivered into life after remembering. Breathe. Be prepared to breathe your first breath soon. The first breath in this new remembered form. So breathe. Feel your crying out, anticipating returning, anticipating your return. Oof. Oof. It's a long journey back. When we don't fly alone, as our form, our remembered form, is carried on the wings of love, on the wings of the divine, as we are placed ever so tenderly back on this dimension. Not as it was, but in the afterlife, the life after remembering. Where we return to is not the same, and how we return is not the same. This inhabiting that we are here to be in is not to be a habit. Do not get comfortable again, believing anything that is not this original form. Your egg, the you as light, is gently placed into your womb, into your sacred body. The seed of your forever is here, always, now. Growing you now. Breathe. As you breathe here now, back in this new form, we will journey in silence as you hear now the sound of your light. So we hear now the sound of our light back in this body. We feel the full heart. We listen the wisdom and the journey. into the worlds under this one, and all of what they want us to remember. Each particle of light that we are now restored to its original wisdom. Begin to just feel yourself returned. Begin to feel the way this journey has now brought you here. And what glorious light you are. Imagine every inhale is that liquid gold light pouring in from your journey. That exhale, a rainbow of light pouring forth. And this is a cosmic recycling game of light, breath, in and out, returning and receiving the light in each breath. Never not this, never not this. So begin, beautiful ones, by moving only as light would move. How does the body as light want to move? How does the heart as body, this body as only heart, want to move? Every other structure that is here that we identify as a structure is in service of this heart and the light. And imagining now that, knowing now that this is how we are meant to move. How does the body move? So just begin slowly, ever so slowly, to stretch this body like our journey in this particular moment of time with breath pauses here to integrate this medicine. And the breath is always here to remind us of what more we might remember. Bringing your hands to this cosmic egg, holding yourself and letting the hands go wherever they are wanted. What are hands anyhow, other than heart extensions? So just gently, ever so gently, beginning to bring yourself no rush to get back into another aspect of this. Just, don't turn over, jump up, turn on the lights, open your eyes too quickly. Just move like light would like to move right now. Thanking your body for being so willing to remember. Taking your time to be light.